So my amazing friend Ellen runs Fan Favorite Fragrances, where she makes fragrances based off of fandoms. So they're heavily inspired. She just looks at each of the characters and says, how would this person smell? So whenever I said, hey, why don't you have Scooby Doo? She's like, help me come up with smells for that. Like, let's figure it out. And then we added more and more and more fandoms. Um, I think we did 4 this day. I know we did Mean Girls, we did Scooby Doo, we did Winnie the Pooh. And like I said, it's just our interpretations on what these characters would smell like. This is not in any way official, but she has really cool fandoms. She has some that are inspired by the Avengers, Batman villains. She has princesses. There's Firefly characters. And honestly, it was just so fun getting to experience this. So what we did is we thought about each character and we were like, okay, I know that Winnie Pooh would definitely have honey in it. It probably a little bit of rye bread, you know. We thought about like cotton batting, things like that. And we went downstairs, looked at all of her scents, figured out which ones were closest to the scents that we were thinking of, came back up, and then these little tester bottles, we would just drop like 1 or 2 drops of each scent. Sometimes we'd be like, okay, this is a stronger one. It should only do 1. Maybe we'll do like a 2-to-1 with this softer scent. And then we'd smell it and decide if something needed more or less. In the case of Shaggy, we didn't have like sausage or salami or anything like that. So we did pot roast, and that scent took over. So we definitely did have to do that one again. That was the only one we had to wash out and do again. Some of them we got the perfect ratio on the first try. Some of them we sniffed around a billion gajillion times. But it was just honestly so fun. The time went by so fast. We were there for like 5 hours just smelling things. And I think we have another day set to do this soon. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then once we figure out the ratio, she's going to go in and she's going to use that ratio to make the bottles and then fill it with, like, this is very concentrated oil. So she'll fill it with, I don't remember what she said her dilution is, but she'll dilute it. And then it's oil based, so it won't burn your skin, which is great. But yeah, and then we're going to go to markets together and we're going to figure out how some of my creations and her creations can be grouped together. And you should check her out at fanfavoritefragrances.com and pause to read for her description.